starting right now. We do have electricity here. Didn't have like for last 18 hours. Maybe we had like electricity for 4 hours only. 3.5 actually, 3.5 for like last 18 hours. So I came to conclusion if we have electricity now, we probably will have it for another hour, maybe hour and 20 minutes. Better to start to do some more to cover more ground in Titan Quest. So level 39 Diviner, done a couple of build change. You know, like his look divine almost, except the Santa boots. Almost look divine. Anyway, let's continue. Where we are, what we're doing. I think we just like half the way through. Hades Factory here. And I believe I went through all my gear yesterday. I believe I went through the gear and through the skills. We actually do have 3 more skills points over here because we just level up to 39. Where to go? Should I get that Soul Drain? More vitality damage there. There's like more damage here right away, so you need touch. There's always Transcend Covalence. Transcend Covalence is good for damage absorption, so we're gonna work on that, and we're gonna work on climbing the tree. More or less sounds more or less balanced. Okay, but there's like macho archers, and for that reason we get like this bloody Santa boots to counter those macho archers at least. Alright, resistance, piercing resistance 80. That's coming from the boots. I'm a little bit low on health, lower than I really want to on this point. $2800, so yeah. You know our formula of success. The good thing we killing the stuff very fast, and our attack converted to or as to say, yeah, damage converted to health sync is kinda good too. But still, like, did you saw how much that archer just dropped my health to? Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Included my piercing and poison resistance on 80. So the one seem to get ahead in life here. So get me more health. I do have some points to put here in health, for example. We can get like to 3k, put in a little bit more attribute points here. Okay, let's start with the 3k. So increased by health buffer. So more health mean the death word have a better chance to activate too. Because that 15% the threshold when it's activated is gonna increase. Right. And generally gonna get like better survivability. Hello Mementomori, good morning, good morning. Super early stream here. Well, I mean, it's not as early. I woke up at 6, but
I survived this.
I woke up at 6 a.m. They didn't have electricity. They got electricity at 6:23. I was like, okay, time to start the stream. But you know, like, need to tend to the cat. Need to actually done some food preparation stuff. Need to get like some actual meal. Honestly, I was expecting they're gonna turn off electricity at 8 a.m. right? And I was sitting watching the clock, and I was like, oh, this 8:20. Are they not The electricity is still here, and maybe we have like another hour and a half. So better to do something in quest. I got a breakfast. I got a breakfast. Got everything covered there. But yeah, like what I was saying at the beginning of the stream, for like the last 18 hours or so, we had around 3.5 hours of electricity. I really don't know what's going on. Like there was like no big attacks like for since the new year, right? So like they're supposed to improve our or restore our infrastructure. Of course, like I mean, there basically a bunch of power plants where by bunch I mean most of the power plants, like thermal power plants, were damaged in the way when another thermal power plants, hydro power plants, everything except like nuclear power plants. Considering the one is like the Parishska nuclear power plants is still under Russian control since ages already. So the generation of electricity is. Oh, I wanted to press here the circle of power and Dark Covenant, but we killed the guy faster than that. Yeah, the generation of electricity is slightly, greatly reduced from it was before, and to like restore those power plants, with the 2 weeks is just not enough. We need like 2 months at least. So yeah, I don't understand that, but you know, last day, yesterday was like we had like very strange situations with electricity. It's almost like, you know, it's almost like the situation after big missile attacks. Speaking of which, yesterday our reconnaissance was saying there was activization of Russian reconnaissance over Ukraine, like using various methods, and potentially that's signaling that they about to launch another massive attack. Let's see. I think my personal opinion, they will not launch any massive attacks in a couple of days maybe. I mean, I don't know, because there's like that shit show going in the Solidar, right? Like Russians claiming about like conquering the Solidar completely near the Bakhmut and stuff. So they there's a lot of like information, for sometimes, most of the times, false, coming about like the situation of Soledar from Russian sources, and then they want like to keep Ukrainian under the pressure, you know, like to reduce Ukrainians' morale, maybe with kind of like information about like Ukrainian troops losses in Soledar and stuff like that, and for that they need like electricity. So make no sense for them to attack our electricity before like something major happened in Soledar. By major I mean is there where troops retreating or kicking the ass. Whatever the best decision would be there. Yeah, is they consider sacrificing 10k lives for the completely level it up a useless village. I'll add them. Is that what the they say in your news, like 10k in useless village? It's like, it's not exactly useless. I mean, every village, every home, there is a treasure behind this. Like the Solidar is like 10,000 people. It's basically the population of this current city town I'm living it. 10,000 or around that. So that's how many families, how many people lost their homes and
Well,
stuff.
well, a living mortal. Bye.
But yeah, I honestly I don't know what our tactics right now about what our command's thinking about the Solidar and stuff.
Psyche's me. The way is open. The power of love.
There's always, like, there's always the purposes of that. Yeah, there's nothing to conquer and hold on there. That's what I mean. I guess the military useless. There's access to the salt mines, to quite a lot of like the salt mine infrastructure, as to say, that going underground. Then again, like I don't know like how strategically important that part of salt mine infrastructure that can be accessed from a Solidar is. I don't know. Can claim is really important or not. The thing is, I can just be flooded. Like there's a river nearby. No, it's like, it's people saying again, like it's, I don't know about that much about this, but people saying there's like a lot of like the caves, the salt caves are going like for miles in all directions, and you can even like use them to transport heavy vehicles through some kind of this shit. Again, unconfirmed information. Never been in Solidar. Never saw mines there.
The ash you are.
I know. Okay, so I know there's like some hotels and stuff was there in those mines as well. You know, it was a very popular tourist destination. Yeah, we have like seen the Russians can even navigate about ground on the street. I want to see how well they fare in the ground without even cell phones. That's actually a funny way to put it, mate. The thing is, right? There's definitely something the Gnosis version 2.0. The funniest thing since yesterday, there was information blackout. The president said about information blackout about like all military operations. So that's always like saying that some major military operation going on when then announcements are made. Like last time there was blackout, we took a Kherson back.
I've heard news of you.
Then again, like we did also use a blackout when information blackout when you need to get the troops out of Severodonetsk. Remember, like back at the beginning of all of this, the Russians were advancing like way more. They lost like a lot of troops in Severodonetsk, and I believe they're losing even more in Solidar right now. So the fact that like our troops haven't been like evacuated from there yet, it means there's like something major, some big plan, big picture that we don't know, potentially going on. You know, it's like it does feel like it's like the last Russian agony or something. At least, but I don't have like the information, even modicum of it to analyze. Yeah, I have seen the videos. You can walk over the corpses for probably 3 kilometers. There's okay, almost got wrecked here. Dude, like almost got wrecked by these bloody archers. It's so bad. It's marked soon to recreate your troops while the western road is still open. That's what usually like our command would do, you know. Because there was like the tactic of like mobile defense and stuff. When we don't really care about losing the ground that much. It's about like doing as much damage to the enemies, so breaking the assault potential and stuff, destroying it. Maybe something changed. Maybe like there's some political reason without not leaving Solidar. Maybe it's like a still military reason. There is still military reason to hold it. Like I say, I don't know. Don't have even the modicum of information. But yeah, the losses are the Russian losses are great, just tremendous. Unfortunately, we do have also losses on our sides, and it's always painful. In fact, like this is not gonna tell you anything on the TV about it, but for the last 2 or 3 days, 3 days I would say, there's like the mobilization here in Ukraine intensified. So I saw like I've been here in this town like for about like half a year already, more than half a year, and this is like the first like for the last 3 days, for the first time I saw there's the military personnel on the street trying to grab well, to grab is like a very rude word here. Rather to say, they go in, they given people the papers, the mail to the mail populace. They given the papers about like visiting what is called complectations. I don't know how to translate it. Basically, the buildings where this mobilization seems to go in. So there's something major going if they recruiting more people, especially on the street. That's like what I saw personally with my eyes for the past 3 days. Also, so strange she didn't got any items. What the heck is going on here? Did they just busted the filters? Okay, like no items here. Not a single green in 20 minutes. Okay, there it is. there's one. Got it. Half a bar away from level 40, she's probably gonna spend whole bar on my... Well, maybe not whole bar. Let's put the things. Okay, that. Yeah, well, mobilization Russian occupied Belarus it was a start, continues anytime now. So it's stand after isn't up to your numbers too. Yeah, it's like you know, like our reconnaissance head of reconnaissance was saying that there will be like major offenses on Ukrainian part from starting from like from spring, like in a couple of months. So if they take some people right now, they have time to prepare them. But then again, the thing is, whatever reconnaissance chiefs saying in public can be trusted because it could be part of disinformation that they can fed to enemies, you know. So there's also the stuff about that. Honestly, like I myself do have a feeling that like some counteroffensive in Ukrainian part gonna start like any like day, weeks like from now, especially with this information blackout. That's like what I'm thinking. Again, maybe it's just like, you know, visual thinking and all. Maybe they're gonna wait a little bit, like a couple of weeks maybe. Because like there was like another, you know, another thing that was happening. You can check it. Okay, hold it. On the other hand, like you could just do what you are telling because it will be dismisses disinformation. Again, yes. I've got a blue item here. The gauntlets of impeccable will, poison resistance. Those are actually very good back in the days. Yeah, I totally catch an enemy who's used to being lied to every time. Yeah, the thing is, like, if you look the statistic about like enemy losses for like past three weeks or something, we were like killing more than 500 Russians per day, right? So this is something similar when the offensive on Kharkiv and Kherson was preparing. So like it does feel like we're preparing the ground, killing the destroying the logistic and stuff, like preparing the ground and background for next assault, judging by statistic and the losses. Because like this statistic, this like more than 500 dead, this is not like coming from the Bakhmut. When this is actually most of the kills are coming from different areas in Zaporizhzhia Oblast, Khersonska Oblast, basically the south of the country. There's also some advances on the Eastern Front. Very slow ones there. Potentially, like, you know, our command can use this situation with the Solidar to advantage. Like they can pretend to transfer troops to Solidar, like, you know, and just like get them in another direction close by, like 100 kilometers away from that from the Solidar point or something. There's a lot of possibilities. The concept of telling true in Russian, like unknown there, dude. Like I'm so like, you know, shocked about about all of this, like how they always okay with that they national TV and basically 99% of the news in Russia as complete lies, and then like sometimes the Russian news like feed in some actual truth, and they like the purple lens was like, oh, look at this, our government, they telling truth to us, believe in government and stuff. Like I I don't know. It's just like very strange phenomena of societies where that living in complete like a mirror world, I guess. When right is left and up is down, something. Yeah, it's conventional, convenient to live in the fantasy world, a world even if you know you're living in the fantasy world. True, true. It is like I can't deny that. But you know, like if you live in long enough in those fantasy worlds, you will start like lose the grip on the reality, and you start like to believe in actually that's actually the thing, right? That your fantasy world is like how it's supposed to be. That's the most scariest part of it. Yeah, like you're saying eventually it's be like Melitopol where things will be decided. It will be.
It's safe in here. I fear that this.
It would be devastating if Russians will be caught like in the middle of Melitopol, cutting the supply lines to part of the Kherson and the connection with the Crimea. So it would be devastating indeed. I don't know what more could be devastating than that. There's one thing that could be more devastating that for Russian to lose Melitopol. It's for them to lose Donetsk. Like that's gonna cut them completely, leaving the huge chunk like of conquered territories, Ukrainian conquered territories on the south and the Crimea without like actual supply lines. But the possibility, of course, of taking back the Donetsk, the city with a million population, more than million. I don't know. It's that's something we're gonna like sacrifice the people for that. You know, do we even have the ability to do so without the hindering our future advances? Yeah, also they don't learn from history. Not only are they reenacting the Germany's propaganda and war efforts in World War II, they also dig in the same places where they did like for history during the defense battle of Kursk, totally ignore the warfare had changed since. Dude, like there's the thing is there's no World War II. It's never happened in Russian minds. There was like this great motherland war, what they called, right? And only Russia was participating in it, and only Russia won it. So there was nothing like World War II even happened in the history books. Okay, let's get more damage absorption here, right? Can get a little bit of health. I think that just that damage absorption here is more priority here than health. Yeah. So getting that 13%. Next, 12 right now. Okay, the boss fight. Don't step in a landmine, please. Okay. Boss fight easy. Just waited before he got to, into my range and melted him down. No challenge at all. That's how we do it.
Thank you for freeing us. Here.
But yeah, like about like using the tactics from World War II and stuff. You say in Memento Mori, the thing is that like listen to the Russian
Titans. The
Russian
defense
purpulence, right? Like the Russian women especially. Probably the part that they don't have like their own children. All right.
Life?
They
Heroism
like
does not end with life. Look at the fields before you. Great deeds as ever there were.
they like, oh, but we have like 25 billions mobilization resource here. Like, you know, like we're such a great country. Do send all them to war. Gonna march through the whole Europe and stuff. Like insanity. That's how we call it. Got a great potion. That's we keep in.
Courage, hero.
As a spider attends to her
And
wings,
let's
so
put
do
the
I
stuff
with delicate. You are always welcome.
A true
into the
hero.
storage here.
You are welcome here, friend.
Okay, the thing is I probably can upgrade my build right now somehow. Well, we're level 40, eh? So we can start like incorporating
friend.
some legendary items into the build. But I do feel like we're okay like this. Okay, like this. Don't want to spend that much time right now on looking for the items. We did like okay, level 34, level 36, 31. Got those like epic epic components, relics.
Ah, you've come to join the battle.
So let's get like another maybe level or
It is
two,
good to yes.
and then I
have
can
earned
check
my-
how I can improve the build. Don't want to like use my Titan Quest Vault right now. Potentially can get like power cut off. I expect him to last for another hour, the power it is. But you never know. So let's give me like maybe 20 minutes here.
This is our
Without my chariot, you are not.
And then we're gonna do like some thinking about. So like I guess one thing we can improve probably the our military here. It's good to have like that poison elemental resistance, so maybe some better basically some better gloves here too. There's the green rings for level 45, which giving me health and intelligence. And yeah, there's a bunch of items for level 50, 51 that I know for sure we're gonna use on this build. So know for sure. But apart from that, I have no idea what you want for this guy on level 40 yet. You know, did you saw how fast did you saw how fast that bloody thing went down? The Strider. Look at this. This is his devices, right? His device. Why the heck the device like just succumbed to my vitality damage? Is it because my necrosis? Is it because the necrosis actually started working on devices too? Otherwise, I don't have like any explanation. He just look at this. He just crumbled in 2 hits. Well, 3 hits. Yeah, I'm getting a Massacre in the Grimdawn epic. Maybe once I'm like a 30s, I can get somewhere useful gear and upgrades to at least survive some hits. Yeah, don't know about that. Like, totem spinning like out like 5 bosses, can't even beat one. Did I? I would like totally ignore totems if I were you. I would ignore them. So I don't know. Is it like the gear in Grim Dawn actually teaser it to your level? So like you'll at level 50 you'll start to get a chance to get level the legendary gear.
This is dire.
I cannot shift my line.
Take these men. Those are all the men we can spare.
There's like the couple of legendary gear that you can get, like you know, there's the shields, the shield maces, right? The weapons that look like shields. You can get it from some urns, even if you're below like level 50. But I think like the legendary gear is starting to drop like with you being level 50 or higher.
You have enabled. The greater they are,
Then again, like I'm not sure about that. Zemo probably know about this better. Which is a good morning, Zemo. Had a double arcane totem yesterday, always fine. Yeah, have you ever run Memento Mori into the arcane elites so far? Those guys absolutely the best. Those guys absolutely the best. Well, you technically can dodge them. Alright, you technically can especially if you're playing for a ranged damage dealer. You can see when they cast in the projectiles, those arcane, because they dispelling you with the projectile thing, and you can dodge that projectile basically. But if you're fighting them in melee, well, you still can see animation when they cast in. It's like happening. It's like a 1 second something animation, but it's like a little bit harder to dodge in melee. Way harder. Remember, I got some gear from a quest, like, but they are like level 20 above me. Obviously, you were like supposed to go epic like at level 5, not supposed to. I was to say, yeah. Well, you still can go back to normal. You still can easily get back to normal. You have all the portals on normal. The thing that they use in the items that unlock like epic difficulty means that everything on the normal difficulty had been unlocked as well. So you can go and get some totems, right? Difficulty to level up if you lose your hit points, like if every death, like every win it.
I was wounded. Hold the pass. As long as...
Yeah, unless you're like there on epic difficulty for just for challenge, which is also cool. Yeah, I just damaged that device with the Strider with my life drain. Yeah, I got that necklace from the Milton sister, and that sliced necklace from the dude in the camp, and they like level 40-45, so like not cool. Yeah. No way you can use it. Yo, keep that shit. The thing is, the elite difficulty of Grim Dawn is like quite unbalanced. 750, okay, so I just dealt 750 damage with the life drain to the device. Well, my base damage for this is 77. Vitality build at work. Give me a year or so and I'm level 40. Yeah, so about unbalancing issue with epic difficulty. If you've done everything, absolutely everything on normal difficulty, or as to say veteran, never played normal, always play veteran. So if you're done everything like on the veteran difficulty and go to elite difficulty, you'll be tremendously over leveled, right? Like in some cases, like the monsters will be like 20 levels below you, and they will be like so no challenge at all that it will be like just a breeze through through the difficulty. So my take on playing Grim Dawn, if you like, if I'm cleaning everything, which is like I do. So when I'm cleaning everything in Grim Dawn, my take is like what I done with the previous build, full build. I went through the whole veteran difficulty, and then I just jumped straight to the ultimate difficulty after that. So it was very much challenging. There was no discrepancy in your power and enemy power in that case. Stuff like that. I think normal difficulty is enough fun. It's like it's akin to go into legendary difficulty in Titan Quest, right? It's akin of normal difficulty and legendary difficulty in Titan Quest. So you think it's fun, but it's actually not. The legendary difficulty or the ultimate difficulty in Grim Dawn bring to you like way more challenge. There's so first of all there's like those secret quests that you only can do on the legendary difficulty, right? There's those kind of things. There's celestials. Well, you can fight celestials even in normal difficulty, which is absolutely not recommended. Yeah. I think the difficulty in Titan Quest is nothing in comparison. Yeah, Titan Quest is very easy compared to Grim Dawn. Very easy, mate. Maybe just my experience talking. Okay, we're missing a potion here of experience. Speaking of experience. If you level up and you have some mediocre gear, you will be barely you will barely notice it. The legend is saying. Well, it depends. It depends on the build and in situation you are in. Like definitely for my early builds, they were like way below, rather to say, way below the mediocre builds. When I started playing Titan Quest, rather to say streaming Titan Quest, we defeated like legendary difficulty and stuff. But the thing is, if I compare the cleaning speed, the survivability, and a lot of other parameters of my early builds to my current builds, it's just like the heavens and earth. But yeah, definitely, Grim Dawn gonna give you like a way more challenge. To begin with, like all the resistances in Grim Dawn is matter even like on normal difficulty. You want them 80% or even above that. You saw how like our hardcore run went. We have like resistances, we have all shit, we have a little bit even physical resistance, and I died to like to one shotted, got one shotted by some cave brute. Unbelievable. Stupid rocks. And stuff. Okay, level 41. Did I ever played with the max curses in Titan Quest, as Simon saying yes. Yes, there was like a couple of months ago. We had a run with my Conqueror, the challenge courses run. We do even have it on Discord, the sync, the build, the curses build. The normal difficulty with the curses was like absolute no challenge. Legendary difficulty where we had like a lot of problem balancing the damage output and the resistances and stuff. So that's where we had like a lot of problems. Let me see. Can I find it? Contemplator. Contemplator. Templar. So it's I said 2 months ago. I was mistaken. It's actually was like 4 months ago. There's like that's the last part of the video from that time. Defense all cursed shrines, legendary difficulty. But it was fun actually. It was fun like contemplating about all of these changes to the build I need to make in order to battle that. I think I wrote it partially about that in Discord too. Memento Mori, I didn't miss it how it would benefit me. Electrum was like not worth the effort. I guess I have like to get Grim Dawn stash soon. Too many items, too many stashes. But I have to set up like some Java virtual machine, which is sounds like technomancy. Why would you send? Why do you set up the Java virtual machine? You probably there's a bunch of Grim Dawn stash made, Grim Dawn stash programs. You're probably not talking about the same thing. The Grim Dawn stash is that they just like standalone program. You don't know need anything for that. Let me Google it. The thing is like I don't know where is the save. Okay, so that's utilities Grim Dawn stash. That's Grimdo Stash is written in Java and stores items in database, so it's truly unlimited. Oh wait, it does. It says so. It does have need. I don't know. Interesting. And the links. Yeah, like I know they weren't like upgrading the Grimdo Stash for a while, so. Let me check out what kind of version I currently have. Give me a second here. Grim Dawn Stash, Grim Dawn Stash. My version of it. Okay. 1.6K. Okay, I think you can probably use the link from here, from official Create Entertainment forum. It's like updated 2 years ago, 3 years ago even. But the thing is, the Grim Dawn Stash, you don't actually need to upgrade the program in order to like. Yeah, Zemo just tried to link it. Zemo doesn't have like permission for links. Nobody except admins. Give it link. Is it send Zemo send the link to my whispers or to the Discord? Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna put also the Discord here. The Grim Dawn's assistance. Never use that one. Is it Grim Dawn Systems is the one that you put in items into your storage and they automatically transfer into your Grim Dawn stash right away? Is that's a thing? Mm-hmm. I started like with Grim Dawn stash. I was like so satisfied with the program because it's like, I mean, it utilizes the real SQL basis databases, and Grim Dawn stash was a editor to edit a character or make items. I don't know. It's like it's really cool. Like it's have everything. It's have like filters. So I just put the items down there. You know, I get into my character or shared stash, transfer everything from that page into my database, and then I in database I just using a variety of filters when I looking through the build for what kind of items I need, right? And it's really precise. It's really good. It's really way more easy and way more faster than Titan Quest storage, right? That's item assistant too. Well, that's basically what I'm doing with the Grim Dawn stash. So that's a thing. Okay, speaking of Titan Quest storage, Titan Quest Vault, time to look for items here. Meanwhile, never use the Grim Dawn stash for editor or anything, like, you know. Never done that. So we're looking here at something better. I don't know, like all of this shit we don't need anymore, right? Don't need any more of those. Let's see something for level 40 and higher for mage build. Should start with a normal set over here. What do we have? Level 34 Shadow Guard. That's not good enough. This one level 47. Yeah. So I know, like for level 51, right? We would like to have either like Freya set maybe, or something like the Warden set. Right, it's hard to say about one for level 40 here. There's always the Battle Mage +1 to all skills, intelligence and energy regeneration, defensive ability. So this could be okay. Could be okay. More or less. Just put it over here. Yeah. Send the whispers, I was saying. Oh, you send the whisper to Memento Okay. I was like refreshing my browser because I didn't saw it. Gotcha, mate. Yeah, could have just posted in the Discord as well for posterity. Okay, so what else we can put for this build? The mage sets. There is this level 51 as well. The plateau set, level 51. So nothing here. Should look more through the normal items, like normal items. Something like that's level 44. Like level 41 right now. Spirit in Ruin. This is like not bad. This is giving me like vitality damage as well. This could be not bad. Let's think. The intelligence. What else? What else? Level 42 over here. Elemental damage. The ritualist set. The ritualist set could be okay. Could be worth checking. The ritualist set could be worth checking. Anything else? Intelligence like level 40. A bunch of stats here. It's probably not 46. 40. Also, always use a rainbow filter, which is amazing. Oh yeah, that's like I heard about it. I heard about it. I heard about, but never got to into you know, actually using it. It's highlighting the useful items. Is this like a rainbow filter? It's actually something that came from Path of Exile to begin with, because I did try to like use something similar in Path of Exile. Didn't create any good filter for myself, so but I did try it. Did try it my best. Okay, what else we can get for this guy? Level 42, Nature Dream, Poison Resistance. That's a Strength Sync. Never mind. And Dexterity. So Dexterity. The Ritualist. I'm gonna put it here. Level 40, 42. The Demon Skin Walkers are level 54, so no luck with Zeus. No luck with Zeus. Let's see if there's anything interesting over here. This is boss the strength sheet. There's intelligence for more resistances, more stats rather to say, never mind. This one's strength. This one's dexterity. There's intelligence level 50. Okay. Don't care about that. Let's check out the ritualist set. I think I had it somewhere here. There it is. So we want this as well. Okay. Do have some items here.
Once
check.
in Parthia, my ox died. Your goods are safe with me.
Others' jewelry are prized for beauty.
Probably selling
mine
this.
for power.
This shit as well. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it.
You are always welcome.
I once ported 50 chests of temple gold to Ionia.
There's a heat shield on here, like the glowstone crimson guards look always cool because you can get like 15% additional physical resistance with that heat shield. By the way, so something you can like have into your, especially for strength builds, can really use on this guy. Not enough strength, but something that you can have in your world. This requires more dexterity. Install the network framework 4.7. It's for what? For that item, for that stash that Zimo linked you, or for Grimdon stash. 14 in okay. This is level 42, 44, as to say. Bleeding, poison, vitality, damage resistance. Instead I gain +1 to all skills. That's okay, we have like better DPS a little bit. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about this, like too much resistance is lost. And we need vitality resistance here, if anything. Energy, okay, intelligence, energy drain. If I put 2 of those things, what kind of bonus you getting? You get an armor and piercing resistance. Yeah, not really my thing, is it? 37 piercing resistance and poison resistance 80. We can get like something like this. It's more damage, sir. It's more damage and more health. And defensive ability 1200s here. So the only thing we lost is like vitality resistance over here. Alright. And I can get like some vitality resistance using the Crystal of Erebus. This more 5% more. Okay, we lost also like elemental resistance, never mind. Lost elemental resistance by doing so. I think our combination, our current combination is just better. It's, yes indeed, it's less armor. But armor here is very less unimportant. Very less important, as I would say, compared to Grim Dawn. So it's cool, but not worth, I guess, changing me into. Yeah, like next is probably the Ritualist set. Ritualist set giving you that vitality damage. Could be great. Level 44. Level 44, however. Okay, let's sell the shit I'm not gonna use here. Getting too much of unuseful items here. We're gonna be sold. We're gonna be. Okay, we're gonna keep this one. Sold this. Sold. Sold. Bunch of this stuff. Just taking space. Okay.
Come back anytime. A true
So
hero.
basically we
friend.
didn't done
The
anything
master of magic is as the commandant.
in terms of gear change for this guy so far. But level 44 just to wait.
Is that all?
The net framework, Memento Mori, it's like, by the way, it's like nothing to be like shun off from. I mean, I had like this a bunch of net frameworks like since ages. Well, partially because I was using the Visual Studio for programming, the Microsoft Visual Studio. So like that's like where those frameworks were coming from. You need those frameworks for some SQL databases as well. So it's like the common thing to have. Completely safe. And you can have like bunch of different versions of those. Okay, so I just tried to blast the trap with my life leech thing, life drain, but that didn't work. Because I have to find it. I have no Microsoft account. It's a free for download. At least it was. I actually don't think I have like any frameworks on this PC, so it's like I never use it for programming or anything. Haven't been programming or doing anything like that in ages, so definitely not in like past 2 years. Okay, so killing the normal traps over here is still kind of painful. Did I? Okay, hold it. Did I turn in a quest for those archers here? Oh my god! Like, how did I miss the quest again? Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. How did I miss again putting in the quest? Zimo, when I installed it, asked me if I wanted to install a framework, and it did for me too. Well, that's how they usually programs are working. If they're missing some components that they require for working, they install in it, especially this framework or the Java machine or whatever you need. Did it not, as to say, already have it? No idea. But then, I mean, then you don't need it if you already have it. Obviously, obviously. I don't know, like, mate. I would recommend Grim Dawn Stash, sir. It's like way better. Way better than Titan Quest World, at least. No idea about the thing. Azimo link into you. Never use it. Where cloud saving deactivated in game. So you go to your cog sync in the game page. Let's say manage in your library. The game itself, Grim Dawn. Clicking on the cog, let's say manage. Go into properties, and there's a general tab right away, and there's a Steam Cloud over there. So that's how you uncheck that. Mate, are you saying you still didn't activated your deactivated your Steam Clouds for Grim Dawn? The Grim Dawn is basically the same as Titan Quest. If you have Steam Clouds activated, you have a chance to loosen your data. They activated also in game. Huh?
We're on a mission. If this is a suicide.
Maybe there's like some cloud save like in the GOG version of the game. No idea. There's actually in the game. You know, I see. In the option menu. Never paid attention. There's anything like that there. Is it Azimo? Is it for the GOG version of the game?
Today, victory is in sight.
I mean, what the purpose to have like the cloud saving in game when it's deactivated on Steam, and they should like deactivate the global thing. Box on the language option. Okay, almost done with Hades meanwhile here, guys. Almost done, but
Well met, hero. Well met, hero.
There is a secret defi.
When Hades has always been the most.
you know the funny part here?
Inside you will find
We probably have another maybe 10 or 15 minutes left here, so I'm looking at the time right now. Here goes the Undead Typhoon. Here goes Undead Typhoon. He killed him with Vitality build. Would you ever thought about that happening? Like, but shooting this shit is problematic.
Bless
Okay.
you, warrior.
Just use a life drain on the shackles, and actually it did destroy it. No challenge.
Make haste.
Okay, guys, but that's all good and all. But let's go and get that bloody pass. Quest. Need all the experience we can get. How could I miss it? How could I miss it again? It's like a third day in a row we're missing some quest or another. And I need to go back, Jeez. It's even explained if Hades released if Hades released the Telkins. Zima asking, Hades released Telkins? I don't know. I can't remember the story at all. Was it Hades who did it? No idea. I saw there was just like somewhere, you know, crawling on underground, hiding from in some like the corners of the world, plotting against the gods. I'm not sure that if they ever been in underground, so. But yeah.
The enemy appears. We have held.
I actually did follow the Titan Quest story on my very first streaming playthrough. It's great. Not as good as Grim Dawn story, however. But yeah, I can remember shit. It's been so long ago. Yeah, the Hades is a bad guy in the expansion, so. But I think that the game is came just like the expansion, rather to say, came like way after the original game, right? The expansion is the Hades. It was like Immortal Throne DLC. I know like one thing, like. I know the thing that the Hades started working more actively on his schemes after we beat a Typhoon. So like beating a Typhoon, the Typhoon went to the underworld. The Zeus saying that he's leaving mortal realms in the hands of the humans, and then like the gods like were preparing to leave for some other like places. Because the conduit between the world was damaged, which is all the Telkin shit. And then the Hades decided that this is a good time to become the ruler of the mortal realm as well. And he started his invasion by building the bridge through the Styx, sending new bunch of new demons, creating new generals, stuff like that. So like I know for sure that that killing the Typhoon prompted for Hades to become more active. But did the Hades have like was the mastermind behind all of this to begin with? That's like I can answer on that question. The development of the expansion pack began shortly after the release of Titan Quest, so this preparatory work happened during the final stages of the main game's development. So yeah, basically there's a good chance there was thought about like Hades being a mastermind of this, or at least the potential about it. There's a potential that could be true. Honestly, yeah, like I say, no idea here. It's like, you know, Titan Slayer, God Slayer, doesn't even matter. Bring them here. Gonna kick the ass. It's whatever. Is that guy that we killed like in 5 seconds was the mastermind behind all of this? Yeah. Good for him, I guess. This is what kind of attitude this all of my past hero had about the things. Okay, I don't have a potion of experience here for some reason. To disable the keep Steam cloud saves in Steam or where do you find the cloud syncs? That's like I was saying, the general properties, yes, keep game saves in Steam cloud. That's synchronization. That's the one. That's the one. It's just weird. Where do you go with the game where I can kill the gods? The scene key is the scene key is, right? Let's be honest here. We don't know anything about our hero. Apart that he able to defeat the gods. Right? So we don't know anything like about his background. Maybe he's like he was like originally half the god. Maybe he's like a new god, a new human god, right? Human-born god. And then again, like in Greece, you could became a god through like some heroic deeds as well. So there's stuff to consider about this. Who is this mysterious man, a woman? Are you talking about Monster RPG in general? Like the God of War, for example, too? Yeah, gods are just a creation of your fantasies, so it's like centrism that you can change or delete your fantasies. That Mentamor is saying. Yeah, it's like it's based. So the thing, the most like the most gods of any RPG we're playing, they not like omnipotent gods, right? They basically not an omnipotent gods, right? Creator gods, they know everything, they can do everything. They not that kind of beings.
I've heard of you. Titanbane.
And that's mean they there's some condition that, when you can kill them too. Let's have a see it.
Good luck, friend.
What do you seek?
Lightning resistance damage, excel in this.
May your flame burn bright.
And like, let's be honest, like most RPG we're playing, when we need to slay the god, is some kind of dark god, you know, like the minions sync for if it's will not destroy it, it will be downfall the whole humanity or something. So basically, like those kind of gods, they just like super like OP characters, right? But they not like real gods, like omnipotent gods. And real OP characters is like it could be same as, you know, like highly advanced race, right? If you take humanity, for example, if you take humanity, Egyptian civilization back in 1,000 years ago, and bring to them like our current current level of our civilization, right? So the people from our civilization will look like to them like a gods, right? Have like all the power of communicating with other gods around the world instantly using internet and stuff, all the devices, all the weapons and stuff. Doesn't mean we are like kinda immortal. So I was always like watching on this, like I was thinking about this in that kind of contest, that the gods is like just a more advanced race compared to that race we're playing for. That kind of thing. I wonder if you're gonna get to like kill the real Dark Gordon and Grim Dawn 2. That's a thing. Will there be like Grim Dawn 2? Is this like something confirmed? Don't have like any info on that. The Korvac like words is about is as he dies. I feel like they left that like mostly for like another potential DLC, but like currently they're doing completely different game, right? I forgot the name of the game, and they were saying that there will be no further development of the DLC. So I'm not really sure if there'll be like any Grim Dawn 2 at any time soon, at least. As I'm seeing how it's gonna go, they're gonna finish this current game they work in, right? Because it's like an early access right now. They're gonna finish it, and they're gonna like work on its support for a couple of years at least. For a couple of years, depending on the game popularity, they can like shift to like developing like more content for it. But yeah, like at the same time, if the game would be like not so popular, maybe they're gonna start working on a Grim Dawn 2, which is like a way more like which will be like the game that the majority of the create fans are actually looking for. Anything related to Grim Dawn to begin with. Okay guys, like this is something strange, but there's no ductile so far. Is that coward all hiding from me again? Is this what's going on here? The utter disgrace. Let's see, did we level up here? We didn't. So I did want to put like more points into my damage absorption here. Like going to 16%, all to damage absorption, increasing the survivability, good for the build. But any minute now we can get like electricity. They can turn off the grid, the electricity. I mean, bloody hell. So just a warning, guys. Do you know if when they gonna get when we're gonna get electricity again? If there will be like 4 hour off, which is highly unlikely because like for the past days it was like 6 hours off. So if there will be 4 hours off, like next time there will be like in 4 hours we're gonna continue with Staten Quest. If that will be like more than 4 hours, we're probably gonna start the evening stream with the Yakuza, if there will be evening stream, of course. Yeah, I really wanted to finish the Hades at least here. Come on. Let's try at least. Come on, giants. Doesn't look any of those dactyls. Let's see if there's more giants over here. Can miss a dactyl, can I? No luck, no luck. That covered. Okay, this way. %, more to experience, or 2 more damage and enough experience to level 42. Okay. So for level 42, we increased my transit covalence even farther. And then we just climb in a tree for more health here. Yeah, I assume every 2 years there's a new DLC for Titan Quest. I wonder if there'll be like something this year, or if they like move to on Titan Quest 2.0. But like the last DLC was like actually a year ago, is it? The Eternal Embers. Oh, am I like out of sync here? Was it like a year ago? Or was it like more than a year already? You know, with all of this war, I'm lost track of the time. If you believe it or not, okay, it was December 2021, so it's approaching 2 years actually. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because the war already going like for almost a year here as well. By the way. From 3 days of taking the Kiev and whole Ukraine special operation by Putin to almost a year already. The bloody sick bastard. So Ragnarok was 2017, Atlantis 2019, and the Ember 2021. Honestly, I'm not sure if they even like doing any work on new DLC. The Synchronous Ember, it was actually they were working on Ember for a very long time. It's not like something they started working after Atlantis. It was like the work in progress from like very long time, and then if I understand correctly, a new studio take it over after the previous one or something,